Wow, what an evening to go to track practice. Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price.
Set, go.
My leg! Ow! Ow! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, are you okay?
I found something. It didn't feel right.
What's wrong?
Oh my
What
gosh!
happened? Oh my god, I really think you need to go to the trainer.
Okay, let's go to the trainer.
Yeah, let's go to the
Okay,
trainer.
here, let's help you.
Easy, easy. There you go.
Okay, not too much. Okay.
The trainer said I need to do rehab for my hamstring. Let's see if I made it in time for they closed. Man, I just can't find a time that works with my schedule.
Hey, I got just the thing. Follow me.
Wow, I'm so glad I was able to use Heel Flow Motion. I mean, it's just so convenient. I can even do the exercises in my room. Heel Flow Motion. Are you ready to heal up, track athlete?
What's up, y'all? Back with another banger. Today, we're going to be talking about my capstone project, which is Heel Flow Motion. I got the questions you guys sent in, and they happen to be the same ones as my other project. So let's get it started. See how they differ. So the first question is, what was your motivation for the project? So when I originally first started with this project, I was struggling so bad to figure out what I really wanted to do for my capstone. I ended up meeting with the professor for 30 minutes initially, but it turned into an hour and a half. And we decided that do something I'm passionate about. And I'm passionate about track, and I wanted to do something with photography. So I ended up doing a rehab program for track and field athletes. Second question of the day, what was the most non-technical thing that you learned? I would say the most non-technical thing that I learned was communication, whether that had to be to my actors or to Google and what I really wanted to accomplish for my project. Sometimes I had to be specific in areas that I wanted, whether that be working with new libraries or doing new installations for my project or just letting my people know where to stand. Third question of the day, what are the 3 most important technical things that you learned? The first technical thing that I learned was Python. We have a class here, 226, that we take normally like our sophomore year. So I haven't taken that since then. I'm a senior now. So the first go around, I didn't quite understand Python, even though I passed the class. But now that I got to experience more with my capstone project, I definitely grasped the concept more. And I'm so glad I got to expand my knowledge. The second thing that I learned was how to work with frames in Python. It really helped the smooth layout, especially with the navigation. It was easier to navigate for a programmer and for a user. And the third thing I learned was working with libraries like Import OS or Import Subprocess, and even using Custom Take Hinter. I was able to have a smoother layout for the user and myself once again. And I also got to see what are the actual functionalities and how broad you can use Python. And you can use it for pretty much anything you want to implement as long as you do your research. Fourth question of the day. What did you learn about yourself? I would definitely say we're doing this project. It made me realize that maybe I should have did a double major in health and computer science or maybe HHP, but that's something I'm going to pursue in grad school and do more exploratory classes upon. And another thing that I learned was that video editing. I'm using CapCut, and this is my first time using a heavy indulgence on such an app, so I'm really excited that I finally get to work with more of my photography skills. Fifth question of the day, what are you most proud of? The thing I am most proud of was actually making this project come to life. At first, I wasn't so sure since I had to start over on my capstone project in the process of switching over laptops. So I'm so glad that I was able to make this track and field recovery program. And I've actually distributed it to some of my athletes so they got their feedback. And it actually helped them a lot. So I'm so glad that I was able to do this project. Well, our last question of the day. Our last question is, what were your goals for the project? So I had a couple of goals. The first one being making a rehab program for track and field athletes that were facing injury. And I did that. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The second goal I had was to take user input so the user can provide feedback on their rehab that they did and that they completed for their injury. And I also did that. My third goal was to have registration and user authentication. The user was able to create an account and also log in later with the same login information that they first had. The final goal that I had was have an interactive program that had a nice interface for the user so they could easily navigate through my program and it also be visually appealing. That's all that we have time for today. We'll see you next time in the next video. This was Heel Flow Motion. We out.
Baby, these all white. These ain't no Hirachi.